Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading is the mid-monthly reading for February 2021, focusing on the areas of love and relationships and career and finance. Since it is February and today is Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day, I'll be doing a special spread for the love and relationship reading using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and I will pull an additional oracle card from the Romance Angels deck by Doreen. For the career and finance reading, I will be using the Sun and Moon Tarot deck by Vanessa Decor. I'm pulling an additional card from the Life Purpose Oracle deck by Doreen. Just a reminder, these are general readings. Messages may or may not resonate, so please take what does resonate and discard the rest, right? If you are interested in getting a personal reading with me, all the information can be found beneath this video. And I'd like to just take this time to thank each and every one of you, new viewers, subscribers who've been here for a while. I do appreciate you all. I hope that the messages do serve in some way to bring you guidance. And if you are new today and you like what you hear, I do hope that you take the time to like the video, possibly subscribe. I would love to have you, as one of the regular viewers. That would be great. All right, I will stop for now and we'll see each of the signs in a second for the reading. Hi Sagittarius, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. So we'll start off with the soulmate reading. Okay, I have been shuffling off camera, meditating on your signs. So let's go ahead and see what are the messages for Sagittarius for the soulmate reading. Okay, we have cards falling all over. Here we go. Soulmate reading for Sagittarius, mid-month February. What does Sagittarius need to know? What are the messages for Sagittarius? All right, we're going to do one last shuffle. Divide the deck. And here we go. So you have in the position of the purpose. What is the purpose of the relationship? You have number 5 of the Major Arcana, the Hierophant. What's blocking you? You have the Unknown. That's an extra card for those of you not familiar with this deck. In the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, after the World card, which is the last of the Major Arcana, there's this Unknown. You have the Guidance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Probable Outcome, the Queen of Pentacles. And from the bottom of the deck, let me move these up like that. You have the Two of Cups. So you have the soulmate card. All right, so soulmate energy with the Two of Cups showing up for you, Sagittarius. So yeah, this could definitely be a soulmate relationship coming in for you. The Two of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign with the Two of Cups. So this would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's that deep soul connection with another individual. It's two people coming together, both with full cups. So both bringing, their past, but also, themselves. They have a lot to give to the other person in the relationship. They're emotionally available, right? They have overflowing cups joining together. So it's like this mirror sort of reflection of each other. So soulmate connection. There could be the purpose with the Hierophant showing up. There could be a marriage involved. There could be an engagement, a marriage. The Hierophant is, it's Major Arcana, first of all, so that's significant. But, the Hierophant, you could be dealing with a Taurus, right? The Hierophant is associated with the sign of Taurus. And like you can see here, he shows up as a religious sort of figure, so head of a large religious institution. You could be dealing with other or could be dealing with like other institutions like the church, like universities and school systems, things like that when the Hierophant shows up. But he's also, you know, as the head of a sort of a religious institution, he can perform different ceremonies like a wedding ceremony. So this could be, you know, going to the justice of the peace. This could be going to, you know, to get married, getting married in a court. It can have to do with engagements and weddings. So there could be marriage, right, as showing up as the purpose. He's also, you know, the Hierophant energy has to do with like the traditional way of doing things, right? When we think of churches and large institutions, they traditionally follow like ceremonies and, you know, lots of procedures. So there could be something to do with, you know, the traditional way of doing things, or, you know, the purpose of the relationship is to kind of do things in a more traditional way, or learning, you know, from each other, something to do with traditionality, or, you know, doing something traditionally. The unknown card is exactly what it says. I mean, when it shows up in a reading, it's because there's something that for whatever reason should not or cannot be known at this time. And it's what's blocking you, so, or blocking the relationship. So whatever's blocking this relationship, for whatever reason, it's not showing up now for you. Okay, it's not to say there isn't a blockage, but just unsure what that blockage is, right? When we see she's holding the crystal ball, which usually would provide that clarity, right? Would allow her to see and to give some type of guidance, but it's clouded over. So, you know, there isn't the guidance coming through here. So there could be, this could be like unforeseen, you know, unforeseen things coming up, or blockages arising between the two of you. But at this point, there's no sort of information about that, okay, with the unknown card showing up. Now the guidance, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are yes cards in the Tarot. Aces are blessings from the universe, new beginnings. If you've been waiting for an answer, you know, is this the person? Are things going to work out with this person? With the Ace of Pentacles showing up, it's a definite yes, right? This is the universe saying, here you go. Take this wonderful new beginning. The guidance being the Ace of Pentacles also has to do with, you know, the relationship has staying power. The relationship, there's definitely growth potential. This isn't the type of relationship that's going to start up and, you know, fizzle out quickly. So growth, it's earth energy, right? Pentacles. And earth energy deals with the tangible things here in the material realm. So, you know, the money that we earn, it has to do with our material possessions, home, family. So those, you know, very tangible earthly possessions. And there's growth potential. So with this showing up as guidance, there could be a need to take a more grounded approach, a more down-to-earth approach to the relationship, maybe in the beginning, because, you know, there could be these unforeseen blockages. So take a more grounded approach. Don't get, you know, too carried away. Obviously you are a fire sign, and fire energy tends to be more passionate, and, you know, to go with kind of the you know, the passion over the what am I trying to say, like the feet on the ground type of energy of the Ace of Pentacles. So with that as a guidance here, definitely that's coming through for you. The Queen of Pentacles sitting as the probable outcome, you could be dealing with an older earth sign individual, could be, you know, more of a mother figure, mother of your children even, but the Queen of Pentacles is just, could just be older than you, right? But she is it's a very mature energy. She's the, you know, the sort of the earth mother, very down to earth, again with this down to earth and grounded type of energy. And she's very good at making money, good at holding on to money. You know, there's a lot of sort of financial and earthly abundance surrounding this Queen of Pentacles. It's positive, right? Because she's a very, she's sort of reached the pinnacle of her suit. So it's a very stable, very positive energy with the Queen of Pentacles showing up. So there's growth. I mean, obviously from the ace all the way up to the queen, a huge amount of growth potential here, with this being the probable outcome. Longevity. So this relationship, you could be in the relationship for a long time. There's growth potential. She's also kind of like, we think of her as taking care of her family and children and pets. So there could be something, you know, with that as the probable outcome. And then we have the marriage card. I mean, there could be marriage and children with this person, right? But overall, it looks very positive for the soulmate reading. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for you. So one additional message for Sagittarius for the soulmate reading. What does Sagittarius need to know? One additional message for Sagittarius. I swear, you can't make this stuff up. I love when the cards come out. I know I'm talking to myself. You haven't seen them yet. So you get engagement and children. So your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. That's exactly what I was saying with the Hierophant. And children. Your love life is being affected by children. So, okay, with the children card coming out, that could go, I could see that going a couple of different ways. Children could be one of the obstacles, right? This blocking. So if you are getting into a relationship with somebody who has children, right? If you are, if you've previously been in a marriage, or, you know, you're divorced, the other person has children, or you have children, there could be children affecting this new soulmate relationship. And the children could also have to do with the blockage. So, you know, if one of you wants children and the other one doesn't, that could be a blockage, but it could be unknown right now because you haven't gotten to that point in the relationship yet. So you see, that's how the unknown card comes in. But engagement and children, yes, just kind of echoing what we just saw in the original spread. So I love that for you, but definitely engagement. So that is wonderful to have for a soulmate reading, right? Okay, let's keep going here. Moving on to your career and finance. So what are the messages for Sagittarius? Career and finance, mid-month February. What are the messages for Sagittarius? Career and finance. What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, that's like, all right. 4 of them just flipped over, so let's have a see here. So we have, I guess we'll take them this way. We have Temperance. So Major Arcana number 14. We have the 3 of Wands, which is called Virtue in this deck, but the 3 of Wands. Let me move these up a little. Major Arcana number 18, the Moon, and the Prince of Wands. So this can take, this is like the overall, since this is like the 4th one, right? And we have actually King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so, wow, all right. These all came out together, which is interesting. So for some of you, let's start off here with the Temperance card in the past position. Major Arcana, so 2 of the 4 cards, so half of the spread made up of Major Arcanas, and actually half of this is made up of Major Arcanas as well at the top. But with the Temperance card, you could be dealing with, it's your own energy, right? Sagittarius, sorry. So this is you showing up very much in your energy here, Sagittarius. The Moon card is associated with Pisces. We also have more fire energy with the Prince of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands, and more fire energy with the 3 of Wands. So lots of fiery energy here in your spread. And the Temperance, you know, it's a card of balance. It's a card of all things in moderation, of bringing different areas of your life back into balance. So sometimes this card shows up when you've been focusing your energies, too much on one area of your life and neglecting another area. So it's about having that balance, right? The balance of sort of the masculine, feminine energies, the balance within, well, all areas of your life. So balancing out your career with your home life, balancing out your family, or say your children here with your dating. So it's that type of balance. But there's balance being either balance being restored or a need for balance sitting in the recent past. This, within the sort of thinking of it to do with your career, right, or the job that you were doing, that you could have been giving way too much to, to something that you were doing within the workplace. So giving too much of yourself, putting in too much time there, and a need to bring everything back into balance with this showing up. It's kind of like in Buddhism, it's the middle path. So needing to approach everything in life, from this more tempered, more balanced position, right? The Three of Wands showing up in the middle, in your present position. This is, we usually think of it as like the waiting for your ships to come in energy. And the man here, he's up on the cliff. Usually the person is like staring out to sea, and it represents, waiting for your ships to come in. So after having made a decision with the Two of Wands, right, that's what comes immediately before the Three of Wands, making the decision, putting in the hard work and the effort. Now there's like, waiting to see what's going to happen. So, okay, I chose this particular path, or I chose to leave the company, I chose to go off on my own, to start up my own business. Now what, right? So it can also have to do with like an exciting job. Threes in the tarot, they do represent like growth, expansion. And the Three of Wands is kind of like unlimited growth and expansion. So lots of opportunities. Could be to do with a job, your career, could be at a distance. So there could be a job opportunity at a distance from you, going in a new direction, right? But it's a very exciting energy. So I feel whatever this new thing is, you are feeling very excited about it. Now the moon showing up as the outbound energy, there still could be things, much like I was saying with the unknown card, there could be things that have still yet to come to light with the moon card, right? It's oftentimes, it can speak of hidden things, secrets, not seeing everything for whatever reason, because the moon, if we think about like the moon versus the sun, the sun shines its light, right? It clarifies, it brings, makes things grow, right? It has to do with vitality. The moon is very, there's light with the moon, but it also casts shadows, right? So we need to rely more on our instincts, rely more on our imagination, rely more on, and it's interesting, I was just looking back here, because the moon it's really sort of associated more with like the female kind of energy, the female principle. And here we have like the masculine and feminine joining, right, with the Temperance card. But the moon, it can be needing to listen to your intuition. It can also have to do with messages coming through, right? Messages coming through at nighttime when you're asleep might be a good time to keep a dream journal. It can be choices as well, right? We have I see the two light posts there, the lighthouses. So it's like this, there's a portal here. There's a portal, a gateway, walking through this gateway, something to do with achievement. Yeah, so there's growth, there's growth potential, there's achievement. And then with the Prince or Knight of Wands as the overall energy, could be just you showing up very much in your energy. Could be another person. Then that would typically be more of a middle-aged fire sign. So Sagittarius like yourself, Leo, or Aries. And Knights, I usually view them more as they go off on quests, and they're bearers of gifts or news, so they bring things back. And this particular night can bring in an offer, right? This can be a new job offer. This can be like a new business venture. But whatever it is, you know, it's something that is going to be very exciting to you. You're going to feel very inspired, very creative, very, it's also a lot of adventure, right, as well. And if we think about the Three of Wands as like this expansion and maybe to do with overseas or something at a distance, there is this kind of exciting element to whatever this news is. Even though there's, you know, possibly things that you still don't know, there's sort of decisions, but there's excitement surrounding it, right? And a lot of creativity. And in this particular deck, let me hold it up so you can see. You see how he's holding his wand? It's like a phoenix wand. So if we think about the phoenix, it's transformation. So great sort of spiritual growth, transformation as well. And it could have to do with either a new project, could be going to work, you know, like you starting up your own business as well. But there's something that needs to come to light. Let me go ahead and clarify this moon card. So Spirit, please clarify, what is the moon for our Sagittarius, career and finance? Clarify the moon. What is the moon in this reading? Please clarify the moon for Sagittarius, career and finance. We have new beginnings with the Fool, Queen of Cups. Let's clarify, what is the moon? And this one, okay. So we have the Fool, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So yeah, there's something that, you know, it's very dear to your heart. It's something that you feel very happy about. Again, out of all of them, the queens, this Queen of Cups is the most intuitive. So definitely, you know, a need to tap into your intuition here. But there's new beginnings, and the Fool is all about, you know, embarking upon a new beginning, taking that leap of faith. So very exciting energy, and then quick. So there's something that's going to come in quite quickly. Usually with the Eight of Wands here, it's positive news coming in. So we have, you know, the fast-paced news here with the Prince of Wands, right? This offer coming in quickly. It's an offer that you're going to feel very happy about. You could need to, you know, listen to your intuition. Possibly messages coming through that will help you, if there is a decision to be made, help you do that. But there's, you know, this Eight of Wands, this is the news of the job. This is the, you know, getting the call back, getting the interview. It's that fast back and forth communication, texting, emailing, and positive, right? There's swiftness, there's positive, very positive energy surrounding whatever this, that you know, you might not know, it might not be entirely clear with the moon coming out, but there's a lot of positive energy surrounding it. Let's go ahead and take one final oracle card for you. So one additional message for Sagittarius, career and finance. What does Sagittarius need to know? One additional message, career and finance. Okay, that one already came out. And it says, practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. And even though she appears here, you know, playing her musical instrument, it doesn't necessarily have to be practicing an instrument, right? It's about practicing, about, makes me think of like the Eight of Pentacles type energy, the apprentice, where you're just working at your craft, right? Perfecting your craft. And it could have to do with this, you know, this expansive energy, this new opportunity. There could be a need for you to perfect your skills for whatever you're heading into, right? This new job, this new project. but polishing your skills by practicing them regularly. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month. Bye for now.